In this session, we will be looking at different topologies used in a computer network. So, network topology is considered as the arrangement of computers and other networking components like switches, hubs, printers, etc. connected to form a network. So, in the upcoming sessions, we will be discussing in detail about the network topologies, point-to-point, bus, ring, star, mesh, hybrid, and tree topology. Point-to-point topology. The point-to-point topology contains only two nodes connected together to form a network. Point-to-point topology is commonly used in a small area where the nodes are close to each other. This type of topology is commonly seen in our home networks. Here we can see a representation of the topology where a computer is directly connected to a printer. This is another example of the topology where a computer is connected to another computer for sharing data. So these type of topologies where one node is connected to another node is called point-to-point topology. Bus topology. In bus topology, all the nodes are connected to a single cable which is known as the backbone cable. Here the cost of implementation is less than any other type of topologies but has a higher probability of failure. This is a representation of the bus topology. We can see that the nodes are connected to each other using a cable called backbone cable. So if this node fails, then the communication is not affected in other nodes. But if the backbone cable is failed, then the entire communication will be down. So this is a disadvantage for bus topology. Ring topology. As the name indicates, in this topology, the nodes are connected together to form the shape of a ring. Here, every node is connected to two other consecutive nodes directly. Here, data will travel only in one direction. So, if this computer wants to send data to this one, the data will be transferred and passed only in one direction, that is, in this direction. So it has to pass through the second node and then comes to our destination. So the failure of one computer or node in the network will make the entire ring network down. Star topology. In star topology, all nodes in the network are connected to a central node like hub or switches, which gives this topology a structure of a star shape. So we can see in this picture representation where all the computers available in the network are connected to a central node, which is the switch here. So in this star topology network, the communication will continue in the network even if a single node fail. That is, if this node fail, then other nodes will not be affected. But if the central node failed, then all the other computers will not be able to communicate with each other. Mesh topology. In mesh topology network, each node is connected to every other nodes in the network. This type of topology has high reliability. The failure of one path will not affect the communication in the network since an alternative path is always available to complete the communication. The picture here represents the mesh topology. If we consider this node, then it has a communication path to every other nodes here. So even if this path is broken, the communication from this computer to this computer will take place without any issue. The mesh topology is very much reliable than any other topology available, but the cost of implementation for this type of topology is high due to higher number of cables used to connect between every nodes. Hybrid topology. A hybrid topology is a combination of two or more topologies. This type of topologies has high implementation and also maintenance cost. An example of a hybrid topology is the internet. So I would like everyone to pause the video and identify the different types of topology in this hybrid topology representation. I believe that everyone was able to identify the different types of topologies represented in this hybrid topology. They are the ring topology, then again we use a bus topology here, then we are also having a star topology. So hybrid topology is a combination of more than two topologies. Tree topology. In tree topology, the nodes are connected to form the shape of branches of a tree. Tree topology is an example of hybrid topology which contains more than one topology as we discussed in the earlier session. In this picture, we can see that here a combination of star and bus topology is used to make a tree topology, which in turn is a hybrid topology. But due to higher number of cables used to interconnect between the nodes, it's comparatively causing a difficulty in maintenance. But also the tree topology is the most commonly used network topology in the world.